Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Primetime English News with HEMABATI. First headlines. Manipur government announces Census 2027 house listing from September 1 to 30 with self-enumeration from August 17 to 31. Prime Minister Modi to hold meet with Chief Ministers of State and Union Territories via video conference on March 27 to review West Asia situation and its implications on India's fuel supply. Armed Kuki miscreants attacked Fogautau Ikai on Wednesday around 11:40 p.m. Central forces retaliated. Irate mob torched CRPF vehicle at Tuibong Bazaar area in Churachandpur after it hit two drunk men on Wednesday night. And Tarambai Tengul announces support of 1.92 lakh volunteers to strengthen JFD's statewide movement demanding census deferment in Manipur. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Government of Manipur has announced a schedule for house listing operations of upcoming Census of India 2027 in the state. As per notification issued by the Home Department on March 22, the house listing exercise will be conducted from September 1 to September 30, 2026, covering a period of 30 days. Prior to this, an option for self-enumeration will be available to residents from August 17 to August 31, allowing individuals to submit their details before the door-to-door survey begins. The notification, issued under the authority of Commissioner Home N. Ashok Kumar, republishes the directive of the Ministry of Home Affairs, dated January 7, for public information. It also supersedes an earlier notification dated for February 4. The Centre has directed that house listing operations for Census 2027 be carried out across all states and union territories between April 1 and September 30, with each state specifying its own 30-day period for exercise. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will speak to Chief Ministers of States and Union Territories via video conference at 6:30 p.m. tomorrow to review the evolving situation in West Asia and assess its implications for India, especially those concerning liquefied petroleum gas and oil supplies. The meeting will focus on preparedness measures, including supply chains, energy security, and the safety of Indian citizens abroad. This is the first time that the Prime Minister will hold a meeting with the Chief Ministers on the West Asia conflict, which started on February 28 with the attack by the US-Israel on Iran. The Chief Ministers of election-bound states will not be part of this meeting due to the Model Code of Conduct. On the other hand, the government has reassured citizens that there is no immediate risks and the country has secured 60 days of crude oil supply. A release by PIB maintained that India is receiving crude oil from more than 40 global suppliers. Refineries across the country are running at over 100% capacity, keeping the fuel flow steady. India's total reserve capacity stands at 74 days, while the actual stock available right now is around 60 days. This includes crude oil, refined products, and strategic reserves stored in underground caverns. Meanwhile, Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas has categorically assured that India's petroleum and LPG supply situation remains fully secure and under control, dismissing widespread misinformation about shortages. The ministry stated that all retail fuel outlets across the country are functioning normally with adequate stocks and there is no shortage or rationing of petrol, diesel or LPG. It urged citizens not to be misled by false and coordinated campaigns on social media aimed at creating panic, clarifying that isolated instances of long queues at fuel stations were triggered by panic buying rather than any actual supply disruption. Highlighting India's strong energy position, the ministry noted that the country is the world's fourth largest refiner and fifth largest exporter of petroleum products, ensuring stable domestic availability. It further informed that crude oil supplies from over 41 global sources have more than compensated for any disruption in the Strait of Hormuz, with refineries operating at over 100% capacity and supplies secured for the next 60 days. The ministry also clarified that India currently maintains around 60 days of fuel stock, rejecting claims of limited reserves as baseless. On LPG, the government said production has been ramped up significantly, reducing import dependence, while sufficient cargoes are already en route to meet demand. The ministry warned of strict action against those spreading false information and advised the public to rely only on official sources. A gunfight erupted between Indian Army and armed Kuki militants in Bishnupur district last night. The gun battle, which lasted for around 30 minutes, started after suspected Kuki militants opened fire at an army post in Phogakchau, Awanglekai at around 11:40 p.m. last night. According to Manipur Police, Indian Army and the 58th Battalion of Central Reserve Police Force deployed in the area responded swiftly by returning fire towards the source at general area of Foljong or Gotol. Following the gunfight, a combined search operation was launched by the Army, CRPF, Police and Indian Reserve Battalion IRB in the area where the firing took place and adjoining hill areas today. Manipur Police also informed that the situation is being closely monitored and security forces will be continuing operations in the surrounding hill areas. It further urged civilians to refrain from spreading rumors and to verify information before sharing. Meanwhile, residents of Phogakchau Ikai Maninglekai have expressed fear and uncertainty following the attack launched by Kuki militants last night. A villager named Moirangthim Ongbi Chonchonbi Leima expressed the condition of people in Phogakchau who live in constant fear. She informed that people had to flee from their locality last night during the firing. She maintained that the area has been recently resettled and efforts are on to rebuild their houses, but the firing incident last night has created fear and panic among residents. She further demanded government to ensure their safety and peaceful resettlement. On the other hand, convener of Thawai Mirel, Paulum Sanahanbi, expressed concern on fresh spurt of firing in Phogakchau area and asserted that the census at this juncture is not feasible. She further demanded government to implement NRC in order to detect illegal immigrants in the state.
Lansigi maram oiduna khoi lanjena roba matam kuina lanjena roba matungda irang ase khara nem labra haidana yuma sida handala aga oi security lairibani haiduna khoi wakhan se khara laitana lairurabani adubu nungdangi matamda di khoi su wakhala se adum laitadana laiba haibasi madi asum hanagi thingaki ba thodo awaba mayamduna ai khoi se smai sum laijara abani kharabudi adubu tangi kunmanga gi ahing sida khanghaudana Nungmai makhonse aduki matik yamna tare aduki mathaktan bom che masang khangdana thare ahing asida apit pa cha singge su singge hawdu eraga ulap hawdu ga khoi tin na su yangnai khoi chen thok si kadai leije kadai khoi na kaya da thawai se khoi ni naw ba makai hingi ba khoi ngasi ba di hingi ba ngasida taka gi miyang ma sangbi daga di asibu kai no haiba Resettle Tauraga Hanzalaga in Tapna Santi Pore, Hanzalo, Yare, Haina Lehelaba Matung, Warang, Ikang Kangogana, Numidagi Puntara Matoi, Tarako Daida, Mapam Masigi Akoibada, no way round Masing Tingam than a Kapapa, Bomb Tadak Manasingba, Asigumba, Tandu Letadana Lady Willam Damsida Santi, Hanzale Haina Sindati, Hiraga, Tabakana Cooking, and a cheap how without Quigi Takalandara, Leptaba, Lamdamsida Mitomiaza, Mayama, Hanzalakanda, Lamdamsida, Amopaya, Mayam, the Pit Talakanda, Manipuri, upon the Sakam the Sauna. Akaiba Amadi, Singaba Sound, Tolaga Lay, Nasima IDP Sing Sapsana Mayum the Hanzanaba, Oidri, Tonga Mapam the Kadaka, Mapam Rank Hang the Punsai, Saraga, Lady Mataxida, in the Alanga Amadi Manipulanga, Kasut Hausadana, NRC, Suntok than NRC, I propose Nakan, the Namsela Tamaganda, Salsesta Haina in the Alanga, the Sansalebo Dangasi, Yabangamoy, Salsesta was Sunga, Kariguma, the Napuda, Salsesta Rotana, Levaxi, the Iran Tola, Papa Tolapa, Amadi Makatana, Ukina Kwiki, Tatalandara, Toropa, Masida Lebak Miam, Hona, Manipur, Punmana, Hong Akam Kong Junction Zerakani, Luna Masida Tolava, Papa died the Punaba in the Alanga, Amadi Manipulanga, Pugada.
One vehicle of CRPF was torched last night following an incident in which two persons under the influence of alcohol riding a two-wheeler collided with mine-protected vehicle of the Indian Army. As per information received by SKTV, the incident occurred along Churachandpur-Kangwai axis at 6:40 p.m. on Wednesday. Two persons sustained injuries after the mine-protected vehicle hit the two-wheeler at Tuibong Bazaar. It has been reported that the rider and pillion were driving under the influence of alcohol at the time of the incident, defying traffic norms. Army personnel evacuated the injured to District Hospital Churachandpur, where immediate medical examination was performed. On the other hand, irate mob detained a CRPF team while on routine duty at Tuibong Bazaar around 7:30 p.m. and torched the vehicle. However, no casualties were reported. Arambai Tengol Group Headquarters Commissioner CMP Waikhum Munindro Mangang announced that the organization will support the campaign for just and delimitations movement to defer census in Manipur. He made the announcement at a consultative meeting of CSOs at Kwakitil Thokchom Laikai Community Hall, Imphal. Speaking further, Munindro assured that 1.92 lakh volunteers of Arambai Tengol will stand with CSOs, demanding census deferment until illegal immigrants are identified through NRC or similar mechanisms. He emphasized that protecting the state's indigenous communities is Arambai Tengol's objective, while claiming that the organization has been respecting all faiths and communities. Warning that census operations will be disastrous if illegal immigrants are not identified first, Munindro noted that it could lead to a permanent shift in the state's demographics, thereby enabling the illegal immigrants to gain political power and even occupy the office of the Chief Minister in the future. The Arambai Tengol leader also urged CSOs and the public to pressure the government to defer census, putting aside ideological differences.
Particularly indigenous Manipuri when a second in Arambai Tengol state of Aduna 1951 NRC robust mechanism try the local laga Manipuri Hado Adu Elo by Seluto Jenny, Ikakino Second, Adamana Koi Punda Lemina Pame, Aduga Stata, Jat Bizan Aduda Dharma Kaiti.
Deputy Commissioner Imphal West M. Rajkumar launched an awareness program on CMHT and PMJAY at Tombisna High School Relief Camp, Kuyathong, Imphal. The event was organized by District Implementation Unit, Imphal West District, in collaboration with State Health Agency or State Nodal Cell. Other attendees included CMO, Imphal West Dr. Dayabati, IEC Manager State Nodal Cell Rinsofi Chamroy, IT Manager, State Health Agency, Michael, and PMJAY and CMHT, Imphal West District Program Coordinator, L. Olympus. Addressing the gathering, DC Rajkumar highlighted the crucial importance of generating awareness about government health schemes, adding that the district administration prioritizes reaching out to relief camps. He assured that government will ensure benefits of the health schemes reach the deserving public, while encouraging them to lodge complaints with the relevant authorities whenever an issue arises. The Deputy Commissioner further assured that the district administration would extend every possible support to the department concerned to ensure the smooth implementation of the health schemes.
CMHT PMJAY even manungda taraktawa matamda akoisi yamna luba decision si hek lobu sudumak yawdo natte ai tada even ADM ga angang si kidney operation kudak tawdo me sundati pai de eligible su oide doctor si ge keno si pai chitu na hafo hai natragadi ayeng hungsit kulong tiba tambayay sumbe thokbayay ka help matamda state tana akoina madugi honoraga leibagi matamdu leitaba hai tare aduna patakta leigera leigera akogi leisure flight topchi na thoga somtho tawbu sumayam sumaina card ma pairaga PMJAY ko bi ICMST ko bi card ma pairaga ingonde at least to an extent tarama khaidi ingonde support hangani hai bagi thamliba pot tu loina so asa chauna ka tu da yengangani madumai state health agency ki team health ki team na su madu akoina thabakta hanade zon ko ga lai ahen na so ko ngamna na ko economy na si have great thamjage.
Director of Directorate of Health Services, Dr. N. Hemanthakumar, has appealed parents to ensure that children between 1 and 19 years old are administered albendazole tablet as part of National Deworming Day. Speaking to media persons at its office in Imphal, Director Hemanthakumar maintained that deworming is necessary for children to protect them from diseases caused by hookworms, whipworms and roundworms. He informed that India sets target to administer deworming tablet to 9,25,138 children in India. The first phase of deworming has been launched yesterday, and those who missed out can get deworming tablet on March 31. Dr. Hemantha also informed that medical team have been put on standby mode in case children get allergic reaction from the deworming tablet. Speaking further, Dr. Hemantha appealed parents to ensure that their children get deworming tablets.
1 year 19 years probably live on Sida, Manipur, round worm and a canaba, whipworm, Matanga worm, Hariba port, Humjinium couple, at the Monangang in GB, killing the Legamatum, then Pesomatum, Chilida, Anemia Wumba, Tonba, at the Yamal nutrition, the nutrients in Simara Sutokiba, the young seeing as I eat Ninghandaba, Sunny telling upon the Barana, the items of all the Tumjanga. You were learning of brain consent, nutrients in Jamaica, the oxygen who were the hemoglobin to one other than America.
Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS Imphal on Thursday inaugurated 3-day Swachhta Students Camp at Jubilee Hall, scheduled from March 26 to 28 as part of the special Manthan on Kayakalp guidelines. The program was inaugurated by Director Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma in the presence of Medical Superintendent Professor N. Sanjeev and Nodal Officer SAP Kayakalp Professor Y. Govindraj. Speaking on the occasion, the director emphasized the importance of cleanliness, hygiene and infection control in ensuring quality healthcare and patient safety, highlighting the significance of Kayakalp initiative. He urged students to take responsibility as future change makers by adopting hygienic practices, avoiding plastic use and promoting cleanliness from home to society. The first day comprised sessions on yoga and meditation, talk on plastic footprint awareness, hand hygiene demonstrations and waste disposal practices. Around 250 students from 10 schools participated in the camp, which aims to promote a clean and safe healthcare environment in line with national standards.
We started saying mobile scene of Mitang, see, Handana view, carrying mobile see, Yangana view, how are you going to do that is your effort. Mobile detox the de-addiction center later. Another way identify over. And then sometimes we worse scenario the massage mobile buying you have the massage society who so you're so addicted to games and please remember it's not going to help you in any case.
Now, before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
From dedicated newsroom professionals to the national stage, 2 talented journalists from SKTV have embarked on a new journey with one of India's leading news channels, Republic TV. Khoirom Lintoy, known for her work in news editing and reporting at SKTV, now joins Republic TV as senior reporter for Manipur Bureau. Amrita Jongtam, recognized for her contributions in news editing, anchoring, and television discussions, now serves as principal correspondent at Republic TV. SKTV family proudly congratulates both on your remarkable achievements and wishes them continued success in your careers. As they step into the competitive world of national media, SKTV expresses confidence that they will continue to highlight key issues from Manipur, Northeast, nation, and beyond, while upholding the highest standards of journalism, accuracy, objectivity, credibility, accountability, and fairness. SKTV wishes both Khoirom Lintoy and Amrita Jongtam continued growth, success, and excellence in the field of journalism.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. You're watching SKTV Primetime English News. More news and updates. Manipur State Legal Services Authority (MASLSA), in collaboration with Mediation and Conciliation Project Committee (MCPC) of the Supreme Court of India, has organized a 4-day, 20-hour refresher training program for judicial officers and advocate mediators from March 26 to 29. The inaugural session was held at High Court of Manipur Auditorium, attended by Chief Justice M. Sundar, who also serves as Patron-in-Chief of MASLSA, along with Executive Chairman of MASLSA, Justice A. Bimol and Justice A. Guneshwar Sharma. In his address, Chief Justice Sundar emphasized the difference between adjudication and mediation, stating that while court judgments conclude litigation, mediation addresses the root causes of disputes. Highlighting Section 89 of the Code of Civil Procedure and Mediation Act 2023, he noted that mediation has now become statutory right and professional responsibility. Emphasizing neutrality with confidentiality, he encouraged early referral of suitable cases to mediation. The training program, conducted by experienced trainers from across India, is being attended by 33 judicial officers and 75 advocate mediators. Kokomi Farmers Wing convener Konthojam Thoiba has emphasized the urgent need for an effective state agriculture policy, stating that farmers' grievances cannot be addressed until such a policy is formulated and implemented. He was speaking on the sidelines of potato harvest at Narangbam Tanokul, where the crop was planted as part of the Agri Model Farm project. Speaking further, Thoiba lamented that the Manipur Agricultural Producers and Livestock Promotion and Facilitation Act 2021 has not been properly implemented, adding that farmers often face difficulties in selling their produces due to shortage of market linkages. He further demanded that the Manipur Conservation Paddy Land and Wetland 2014 be implemented.
우토이바 카라지죠 용범 레이티에바 용범 레이티 하이버디 까리기노 하이버다 자라지 레이버드나 계지들 루파 쿠니판드 레이레 아두가 후지 루파 마판데기나 트라마토이 트라인 토이바 걱정 계지데 피레 아두 이바 따르가디 리엔나 아데 이싱 방데비 망이바 카라 와나 파이사 마야마 마सँग 똑저가주 자두나 땅나 레르가 오토 부토이바 카라지죠 호응만 마름 오르간다 용범기 구동사다 마야무스 레이브진 마름 오르간다 lamdamsigi longmi singsi sokorpa mathing mami samakwa haidar sigi.
Meanwhile, Agri Model Farm Wing, Imphal West District Convener Kundrapam Ibomcha highlighted that farmers in the state face hardships due to lack of proper irrigation facilities. He urged the government to provide adequate irrigation infrastructure to the farmers.
Hantaki sahi se sikumatik nungaiti haitare thabadagi horaga hodik talak phawda thabama tamda akoigi thari tharaga ising nong suju hidabalo hek lolakpa dagi sahi sida alu khaga tanba yara kana nong jina yam kan sudna akoi somdaga leiri ba ising loi tungna alu ji mangba sumba awana khra thengnai.
All Manipur Students Union MSU HRD Secretary Ningthojam Santosh has warned that Manipur would burn if elected representatives prioritize their political survival and outsiders' appeasement over the safety of indigenous people. He was speaking at an academic campaign held today as part of the 46th Realization Month, themed Realize to Save the Indigenous People of Manipur. Speaking further, Santosh criticized the incumbent elected representatives for failing to make independent decisions without their central leaders' directives, urging them to rectify this culture. He added that the state, safeguarded by forefathers for centuries, is now threatened by leaders who rely heavily on others. Observing that outsiders in control of the state naturally ignore the local aspirations, Census asked the leaders to respect and act according to the sentiments of the indigenous people. Tribal Youth Council Manipur TYCM has decided to defer its proposed agitation indefinitely after receiving an assurance from Tribal Affairs and Hills Department that the Tribal Girls Hostel at Old Lambulan, Imphal will be made operational from June 2026 for the upcoming academic session 2026-27. The decision came following a meeting held on Thursday between 7-member TYCM delegation led by its president Momo Tantanga and director of the department Rangnamai Rang Peter. During the meeting, the director highlighted the challenges faced in operationalizing the hostel, but assured that necessary steps are being taken to ensure its timely opening. TYCM, which has been pressing for the commencement of the hostel through written appeals since October and December 2025, stated that the facility is crucial for tribal girl students staying in rented accommodations in Imphal. While welcoming the assurance, the council warned that it would intensify democratic agitation if the government fails to fulfill its commitment. Cookie Students Organization KSO Sadar Hills has raised serious concerns over alleged irregular attendance and negligence of duty by officials of the Executive Engineer PHED Kangpopi Division and Deputy Director TA Hills Kangpopi. Acting on repeated public complaints, KSO leaders conducted surprise inspection at the offices located at DC Office Complex Kangpopi and stated that the allegations were found to be valid. Following the inspection, the organization issued a 48-hour ultimatum to the concerned officials, directing them to attend office regularly, perform their duties efficiently, and address public grievances with sincerity. KSO further warned that failure to comply with these demands or inability to fulfill responsibilities should lead to resignation, adding that the organization will take necessary action if negligence continues. KSO has urged the public to cooperate and wait for further developments. The proscribed outfit, People's Revolutionary Party of Kangleipak Pripag, observed its 46th Red Army Uprising Day on March 26, marking its founding anniversary in 1980. A press statement issued by Publicity Officer, Department of Publicity and Propaganda, Mangal Kuman, stated that observance was held at multiple locations, including Central Headquarters, General Headquarters, 707 Mobile Battalion, Tactical Headquarters, base areas, transit camps and training centers, with participation of various mass organizations and public from both hill and valley regions. The outfit organization also expressed appreciation to print and electronic media for disseminating the message of its chairman on the occasion. At the central headquarters, the chairman of the Interim Council attended the observance as chief guest, accompanied by officials from the publicity wing. In his address, he highlighted the role of the Red Army and called for unity among cadres and groups while referring to the prevailing situation and challenges. He also elaborated on the recent incident at Sanakaitil in Ukhrul district, stating that such developments should not be taken lightly and describing it as part of a broader design that poses serious concerns for the region. He urged the people to remain vigilant, recognize the gravity of the situation and respond collectively during what he termed a critical phase. Similar programs were also held at the General Headquarters, 707 Mobile Battalion and other base areas including M1, M3, M4 and M5, where officials including base area secretaries and commanders spoke on the need for discipline and collective effort while reiterating their commitment to organizational goals. Ceremonial activities such as flag hoisting, lighting of lamps and homage to fallen members were carried out at all locations, with speakers emphasizing unity, dedication and continuity of their movement. The statement further stated that Pripag and its Red Army paid revolutionary honors to the founders of the organization, cadres and those who lost their lives in the course of the movement, as well as civilians affected by violence. The outfit reaffirmed its commitment to its stated objectives and appealed to its members to continue their activities with determination until their goals are achieved. Mitei Irol Ieg Loina Silol Apunbalup, Milal and Flex printing operators have agreed that Mitei Mayek must be 2/3 larger than the size of other languages on all signage. In a press release, Milal Publicity Secretary stated that the agreement was reached between the two entities during a joint meeting held on March 22. Recalling that an agreement was already reached in February 2022, Milal added that the terms could not be implemented due to the prolonged state's crisis. It added that they have now decided to implement the agreement as the situation improves. The organization also announced that its annual Mitei Mayek competition for the students in Valley districts will be held on August 2. Litan Makhong Youth Club LMYC Kairao Bitra has warned that locals will bar the entry of heavy vehicles if the road section between Kairao Litanthong and Langdum is not repaired by April 1. In a press release, LMYC lamented that the condition of the dilapidated road has worsened due to routine plying of heavy vehicles. It noted that the dust produced by the road poses serious health risks to the nearby residents, while commuters face extreme inconvenience during monsoon season when the road stretch becomes heavily mud-clogged. The local club urged the relevant authorities to repair the road within April 1. The second phase of Farmers Training Program, sponsored by ICAR National Research Institute for Integrated Pest Management, concluded successfully today in Bishnupur district. The training, which began on March 14 under the theme Promotion of Integrated Pest Management (IPM) technology, was conducted with support from NHE component. Resource persons delivered sessions on scientific and eco-friendly pest control practices to enhance agricultural productivity among farmers. Course coordinator and SMS horticulture Dr. P. Bijya and animal science expert Dr. P. Chandrima from Krishi Vigyan Kendra Vishnupur distributed farming inputs including knapsack sprayers, neem oil, Tribac and Trichoderma herzianum to around 40 trainees from various parts of the district. Two-day Indo-Bangla International Seminar in connection with World Theatre Day began at the auditorium of Manipur Dramatic Union today. The seminar is being organized by Palem Pantho Cultural Trust (PPCT). As part of the event, renowned artist Aribam Rasheshwari Devi has been presented with Salam Ibimcha and Irabud Memorial Award 2026. Proprietor of Lamyanba Enterprises, Ilangbam Amit Kumar, President of PPCT Buddha Chingtham attended this opening ceremony. Speaking in the program, Ilangbam Amit Kumar stressed on the rich cultural heritage of Manipur and expressed pride on renowned theatre personalities like Ratan Thiam and Haisnam Kanhailal, while also urging Manipur government to dedicate a word in their names.
Ratan Thiam Kumba, Kanayana Kashi, for the international figure with the new company, Layo Grant, appointment of contribution as one do. Sumba, Yavishi, city in the state that operation that we be international award from the Lekan Pirati, the same Manipur, Theatre of Zariba, a talk on the Saruba, Maduri, Senu, Yaw, Mayamsi, here, Hawaii, and Kosovo. Kaya kasi ito na paano sila kung art and concern very easy yung video ito na tao si kung PA ito ang siya uri na tayo na kung gusto naman tao ito na twice the day ba kung second thousand yung art and concern thousand mo maya so matik kamo na narang
3-day National Seminar on Physical Principles in Biological and Medical Sciences, Foundation and Frontiers began at Sktv'S Women's College in Nambol today. The seminar is being organized by Departments of Physics and Biotechnology, Sktv'S Women's College, under the sponsorship of DBT and CSIR. Principal of CI College Bishnupur, Professor R.K. Rajeshwari Devi, Principal of Sktv'S Women's College, R.K. Lokendra, graced the opening day function. Speaking in the program, Professor R.K. Rajeshwari highlighted the adoption of various machines in healthcare sector such as MRI, X-rays, ECG, EEG and radiation therapy to detect, scan human bodies. A team consisting of CSO's members in Noni district along with Longmai village leader inspected the infrastructure of yet to be completed ITI Noni, which began construction on June 13, 2022. Speaking on the sideline of the visit, the team expressed disappointment on the delay and maintained that it has taken over 4 years and the structures are still not completed. The team also drew the attention of Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand and Chairman of Hill Area Committee Dinganglung Gangmei to ensure early completion of ITI Noni. The team also warned to carry out demographic form of protest if their demands are not fulfilled at the earliest.
2022 da achigi ITI none gi che 100 days ki manung da loisin na ba haidra ekoi gi government gi makha da masi chathabani adubo hojik chehi mari manga changsi lai adu pau loisin da duna incomplete da hojik thami ba che khun gi leader sing area gi CSO sing mayam gi apambadi ITI ase athuba matam da loisin le araga athuba matam da inauguration tawbaga loina na masida chathagdauba thabak mayam adu chathabina na ba mari laina ba authority amachung mari laina ba department da masi ekoi appeal tawjabani
ITI gi work site ase tawriba construction ase within 100 days da loigadauba thabak ase chahi mari manga pharak tuna hojik incomplete da leire asigi thabak se khoni yengsin bada wakhanda yamna pen da ba nungai da ba phawi aduna asigi concern department amasung local MLA asina athuba matamda asigi thabak ase yengsile hairaga loisiningai tawbiu natrabadi CSOs amadi khunja mayamna akanba agitation chathagani haibase media gi thongda haijabani aduna asigumba development ase athuba matamda loisindaba haibase hoi public gi yamna mangjabani.
Moving on in the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center Imphal, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 28 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 15 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 88% in the morning and 34% in the evening. Meanwhile, India Meteorological Department has forecast a shift in weather conditions across Manipur, with initial dry weather expected in districts such as Imphal West, Imphal East and Ukhrul, while isolated rain and thunderstorms are likely in areas including Jiribam, Noni and Bishnupur. However, conditions are expected to intensify in the following days with fairly widespread rain and thunderstorms very likely across most districts, including Kangpupi, Thoubal, Kakching, Technopol, Chandil and Churachandpur, followed by scattered rain and thunderstorm activity towards later part of the forecast period. Now, before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at headlines once again. Manipur government announces Census 2027 house listing from September 1 to 30 with self-enumeration from August 17 to 31. Prime Minister Modi to hold meet with Chief Ministers of States and Union Territories via video conference on March 27 to review West Asia situation and its implications on India's fuel supply. Armed Kuki miscreants attacked Fogautau Ikai on Wednesday around 11:40 p.m. Central forces retaliated.